Welcome to Choose or Die Watch Along, guys. You're watching Mirror Domains. If you don't know how my little movie watch-alongs are, you know, I show you as much as I can, and sound-wise, we'll get into it as you know. This is a Netflix movie, Choose or Die, starring Asa Butterfield and Lola something. I forgot her name. I'm sorry, guys. But let's just get right into this movie. It's a horror movie about a video game that these kids play. It's like a challenge. Something comes alive and kills them. It's a Netflix movie. So if you haven't watched one of these from me before, you know how it works. I can't show you the entire image here on the side. But I will use my little tips and tricks that I know that will allow you guys to know at what part in the movie I'm at. And for the most part, you'll be able to see exactly where I'm at because you're going to be able to tell. And I'll let you know where the sounds are, and I'll give you time code and such once this gets uploaded. It's called it's called Choose or Die on Netflix. And if you got your own copy, I'll let you know where I'm at so we can sync up. And let's just start because I'm running a little bit behind, but that's okay. I'm curious about this horror movie about a video game that kills people. Choose or Die. And if you're joining us in the live chat, by all means, guys, hit that thumbs up button. I don't usually say that all that often anymore, but by all means, and if you've seen this, let me know your thoughts on it. Let me know where you stand. Ooh. Sorry, I just came in from a walk. And I walk fast, so. Okay, so the movie's just starting. And I got to turn off that sound. Because we're rolling now.
You're fucking lucky I didn't.
Whoops! And I'm trying not to. Like lots of F-bombs being dropped there. Okay, so, hey James, I'm thinking this is not like Jumanji, our Glass Vikings in the live chat says. Okay, so there's fathers hearing them argue at the dinner table as the movie begins. This is the opening scene. And it looks like the father has got access to the video game there. We just hear noise here, guys, so don't worry about that. It's called Curse/R. Curse greater than R. Looks like he's made his choice Cursor is the name of the game, I guess. Oh, and you can see it there in the poster there. I didn't realize that. Level 1. Okay. You are in a cave. Prove yourself worthy of the prize. A precious something or other waits for him. Seize it, ignore it, it says. Looks like he's having some beer to help this go down. I don't have beer, but I got my tea. Didn't have time to make coffee. So now the game is saying the chalice is empty. Something or other there. Fetch another. Ooh, we heard something snap, like there's another beer there. Ooh, oh. Hey, I think behind you. Ooh. That was interesting. We heard like a weird screeching noise as he turned around. Fooled you. So this is the opening scene. It's establishing the menace of this video game. Lights on or off, it says. Okay. He probably just said off because... Oh, got some music here. Yeah.
Very Newman anyway.
It's Gary Newman.
It's like a weird abstract now it says his tongue, her ears. Choose or die. Yeah. Choose or die, her ears. There's that weird sound. Ooh, I heard some kind of a roaring there. Okay. Now we hear more typing. Guys, that's just 4 minutes into the movie. And it sounds like the dad probably just bought the farm. Kid's coming in to... Or no. He's going out to hear his... Well, he doesn't hear his wife and son arguing anymore. Great music. Gary Newman, Our Friends Electric. What the... So he cut out his... She cut out his tongue? Nasty. I dig it. His tongue. Level 1 complete, it says. Ooh, interesting music. Netflix presents. I can use that as square up the image there a little bit. Okay. Yeah, kind of like throwback music to that 80s vibe, right? Hopefully I don't get flagged for that. Hey guys, if it gets muted, don't worry, it's just the credits, you know that. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste as to what's going on the screen. And yeah, so get cozy. Get settled in and let's watch this Choose or Die with Robert Englund. Okay, so that's just 5 minutes and 42 seconds in. So it's mind control, our Glass Vikings in the live chat says. Yes. Well, yeah, it did look a little bit like mind control. The computer game gives you an option, and then I guess you're forced to do it. You're going to be controlled. All right. Directed by Toby Meakins. Your family is safe, it says. For now. Okay. So as in an opening scene, that worked. I liked it. You know? We knew from the premise that it was going to be about this video game that makes you choose or die, or choose something awful. Okay. Ooh.
Maybe I don't need you tonight.
So there's lots of swearing in this. I didn't realize this was going to be rated R, but I think this is the main character. She was working for a cleaning service of some kind in a big building. I'm guessing this is the main character, right? She's just riding home from a hard night's work. Cleaning is definitely, it seems like it would be an easy job, but it gets mundane, boring. Okay, so she's just coming into her home now. And looks like it's a little bit shady. I don't know what, if, is this really her home?
Oh, just look at you.
Okay, so there's Asa Butterfield. Okay, so he's rendering some kind of video game of some kind. He's, I don't know if that's Blender or not. He's listening to some tunes while working.
How's the character design coming?
Okay, so she's a coder too. Try to make it look like her. Coding is, It's a missed opportunity. It's something that I was sort of good at. I took very basic stuff, like Visual Basic. I took one class, I think, of that. So
Run DMC.
they're just establishing who these two characters are. So she sounds like she was in college and didn't have enough money to keep on paying for it, and now he's ragging on her for not graduating. And
The House of Isaac.
Yeah.
and he's saying that if he gets it big, then she can work for him. Looks like they found some old tech.
We're only selling them for 90.
I used to have access to an old Apple IIc. Like that was like one of my family's first computers. I used to have it. I used to carry it with me, but I think I got rid of it. I still have a Mac. One of those really old disc. Like it came in the box. One of those old Macs.
It says it's not sanitary. I mean, I don't really like eating here, but
Oh, she's looking at one of those old disk drives. Yeah. My Apple had one of those external disk drives. You got to switch in floppy disks for the games and such. She just asked, what's this?
no. It looks like a bootleg.
Looks like they got the
With 125
Cursor.
gram.
Cursor game there. So it is called Cursor. Okay, so they're just what?
Way. Should that be the other way around?
What?
If you're listening.
So they're literally just called Robert Englund.
That's so cool.
So Robert Englund is on the tape. He's narrating the game Cursor.
4-digit prize.
Oh, come here, who's that?
Money wise.
So Robert Englund is really using his name. Oh, whoops.
Your pop culture ignorance.
Our Glass Vikings in live chat says the dated computers are now considered valuable. Yeah, I know. Maybe I should go looking through my storage here, shed and see if I got that still kicking around, because I'm sure somebody give me a couple $100 for it. Oh, it's got a lot of the electronic kind of industrial vibe music going for it. So she's down on her luck, having a tough time trying to find work, and this looks like we're going to her home, which is got rats going around there. Kismet eviction notice. So they're going to get evicted from their house. So they're really down on their luck. And let me guess. She can make money by finding this game Cursor and getting people to play it? Is that what's going to happen? looks like the mother character is having some depression or some kind of addiction problems. Okay, it looks like she's got some addiction problems. She's smoking some stuff that she shouldn't be smoking. Prince Amleth in the live chat says, hey, Fuzz, did you change your name to Prince Amleth? is that you? Okay. So we're watching Choose or Die. We are approximately 15 minutes into this. We're at 15 minutes right now. See if I can adjust that poster. Whoops. It still doesn't show the time, but you can see the time bar there on the bottom. That's just over 15 minutes. So her mother is really down on her luck. She's trying to get her out to do stuff, but she's just in her room now. Interesting soundtrack. She's looking at a circuit board. She's soldering something new on the back there. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Yeah, so they're establishing that she's desperate, so she's going to use her computer knowledge and unlock this game called, what's it called? Cursor, right? And then that's when the horrors will begin. And Robert Englund is apparently going to be the narrator of the Cursor game. That's cool. I like that. Oh, she just went to her night job, her cleaning job.
Because I think it's all we're good for. I mean, this
Yeah. I have the highest respects for people like this who do this kind of work. It's backbreaking. You get no respect for it. People always look down on you for it. But it's something that has to always be done. I would consider it good money. It's just that, well, no, it's not good money. It's a necessary job that pays like crap, probably. So they're just having some banter in between the two co-workers there at the Kismet building. Wait a minute. Isn't the Kismet people who made the game Cursor? Okay, so she's put in the tape for the game Cursor, the narrator, and she's booting up the game, it sounds like. Cursor loading. So that's roughly 17 and a half minutes into the movie. And I like the pacing of this. So she's getting kicked out of this coffee place. So she's not going to order anything because she doesn't have the money for it. Yeah, cleaning during the pandemic was definitely a necessity. Key workers rule, Arglass says in the live chat. Oh, she just booted up the game. Level 1. Didn't quite see what it was. You are in a tavern. Prove yourself worthy. Order coffee or cake, it said. Is that what it... So the game is definitely intuitive. And now it's saying coffee or cake, coffee or cake. This girl is looking rough, and she's playing it rough. So she wants...
with you. sorry.
So she's just saying that she's kind of freaking out that the game said coffee or cake, even though the little menu card beside her said coffee or cake. And yeah, that's kind of eerie. You do not look okay, says the game.
To my screen, the words came up.
Yeah. Need some sleep? She said, do you need some sleep? Yeah, we need to sleep. Shall we take a break? Yes or no, it says. And she just closed the screen and, ooh, that's a weird cut. And now that little kid says, choose or die. And now the game again now is saying on the screen, choose or die. Huh. Shall we take a break again, it says, yes or no. She's really freaking out about this. I would be freaking out about it if somebody on my screen was saying that. And she said yes. What the heck? She just dropped the glass. Now she's just going to drop another glass. Break. Take a break. So that's literally break. She's breaking glasses. Should she break more? Yes or no? And it's just got this weird...
Clean up.
And it says clean up. And now she's kneeling on the glass. And now she's going to pick up the glass with her fingers? No. What are you going to do with that? She's got a shard of it. Don't you put that in your mouth. Don't you put that in your mouth. Oh, God. Ugh. Nasty. Don't swallow. Don't swallow that, please. Ooh. And it looks like she's scared. She sort of realizes what she's doing. And now she's chewing it. And the sound design there, you can... Gross. Yeah, she's just... Ugh. Picking up more glass. Stop, she said. Stop. Like, she looks like she's in pain doing this. Wow. Like, seriously in pain. She's selling it. And now the boss stood up, and you could hear that loud screaming noise that we heard in the beginning. And she's trying to pull her hands down from that and trying to actually make her stop. Now the computer is saying, level 1 complete. Same time tomorrow for more terror? Okay, now she woke up in her bed. So was it all of a dream? No, it wasn't. It's like, Art Glass in the live chat says, it's like locked-in syndrome mixed with hypnosis. I don't know what exactly locked-in syndrome is. I'll have to take a look at that afterwards. But yeah, that was kind of creepy, eating the glass. No, I couldn't do it. No, I value my vocal cords too much. So now she's destroying the tape that Cursor was on. Just throwing it into a garbage bag there. Where are we at so far? We're 22 minutes in. So there's just roughly an hour left in this movie. So, looks like there's a cop there talking to the mother. Something about a suicide. I didn't quite hear it. Okay, something about... Maybe it was the brother or something that committed suicide. So not only is her mother gone off the deep end, it looks like she may have lost her brother as well. And she was going to school, and then now she's out of school because she doesn't have enough money to pay for it. She's working these night jobs to try to make ends meet, and they're going to get evicted from their place. I mean, it just doesn't get any worse than that, eh, guys? So, knowing all of those elements, how does this game factor in? Oh, the boy. They just give a little flash of that boy. Was the boy the brother? Okay, so she's on a drug that's really hurting her. And the daughter's asking, is that what you really want? If you keep on taking those kinds of drugs. And,
Used to be a good neighborhood.
and she's just going through her same mental process, saying the same things over again. Oh,
Saw you had a visit.
looks like we got a creeper in the building. Huh. Okay. Looks like this is the guy that's giving the mother the stuff that she's been taking. So it looks like he opened up some of her mail saying that she applied for a programming job, and that letter said that she wasn't accepted. He said, if you need money, come to him. And that's usually how that works. It's how those people get a hold of you, because they know that you're desperate. And you got, well, as Art Glass says in the live chat, said, desperate times call for desperate measures. So you got to do what you got to do. But you hear that music?
I don't know.
It's those beats, very industrial kind of throwbacks to that style of music.
Go around eating people.
So she's telling him about the incident at the cafe.
Control.
Is that where you told the cops?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay, so she's asking where the game cursor came from. So he's going to research it and try to find out where the game came from, because she wants to know what this exactly is. Where are we at? 28:10. She's back at her night job.
She's sleeping.
I can hear them.
So the mother's calling her at work. Ooh, the mouse Sounded like the video game. Ooh. So now the game is tracked her.
Are in a tower.
Level 2. You are in a tower. So the game is following her wherever she goes and then appearing on screens that just may be around wherever they are. That's really creepy. And there's a mouse in a maze. And I'm guessing that's supposed to be her mother. Living room or the bathroom? Living room or bathroom, choose or die, it says. And now she typed in living room. And
You're hungry.
now the game's saying another option, bathroom or bedroom, choose or die. And she's trying to lead the mother out of the...
Bathroom.
and saying there's no meat in the bathroom. And now it's chasing her. And now she's back in the bedroom.
Chew it.
Charge or chew it? Chew it. Choose or die. That's definitely Robert Englund's voice that's saying choose or die. Chew. Or die. Choose or die. And she just typed in chew. Yeah, go to the window. And this is interesting because they're not actually showing the mother here. They're showing the video game. But the intensity is there. And the mother just dropped out of the window? Wow, guys. And the game said same time tomorrow for more terror. And now her boss just came in to see her stamping on the screen. Yeah, it sounds like the video game is following them wherever they will be. And she's now in the hospital. She's looking over the code. At least it looks like the mother may have survived that fall. It didn't say how... Well, it looked like she was they lived in a big building. Okay, so Ricky was the brother. They're talking about Ricky. And yeah, the complex is there that they lived in. It looks like they must have not lived up pretty high. If they lived really... Okay, so they lived maybe there on the third floor, fourth floor. She would have survived that, but it would have hurt like an SOB. So she's going back into the apartment to see the rats, to see where it was going. And she can just hear the replaying of the game from last night. And obviously, whatever she saw, the rat would have to still be around, right? You'd have to be careful here. Or is whatever happens, like the big rat was, it vaporizes after it gets used? Says no meat in the living room. Yeah. So is the rat still in the room? She's got something in her hands. I can't tell what it is. I can't tell what's in her hands there. Is it like a broken shard of something? A broken glass, it looks like? Okay. And she's walking up to the door. It's got this pulsing music to it. And the door says chew. See behind her there? It says chew. Very interesting. Okay, so there's ooh. So the dealer has come in behind her. Artglass says in the live chat, very effective storytelling. You're always on the edge waiting for the outcome of decisions being made, or decisions made, yes. Okay, so this guy's just being a creeper again. Okay, so she's just trying to absorb what happened to this place. And the place says, like, it's got the names of the things, of the options written on the walls. We saw in the wallpaper behind her, it said meat. On the door, it said chew. So she's back at the programmer's Isaac. You're the man, Prince Amleth says. Yeah. Thanks. So she's just telling them that at a certain time of the night, the game will start to turn on. And then I'm guessing he's going to be on the chopping block this time because he's going to be around her. I don't know how the game is choosing because the mother...
Numbers delisted.
So they're looking at the code. So they're saying that the sound, like the loading sounds, had data encrypted into it to start the game. And I could sort of see that. Like, you remember you'd have to turn on the machine at the back and it would have that sound, that beeping, couple of beeping noises, maybe. So they're just speculating as to the different games.
It's gonna cost you, like it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, they're talking about different types of games. Lola Evans is her name. Lola Evans is the main lead. Now they're talking about the sketches of her that he was making a game where she was like the main figure, and he's saying, don't pay attention to those.
What the fuck was that for?
But you know what? That's what guys do. We idolize a girl, draw pictures of her. Oh, talking about Run DMC.
We don't have a song.
Wait, what do you mean?
And you don't know why.
Do you like anything
It's
about
like
me?
that, and that's the way it is. Oh, we can hear the game starting. Okay, we hear the game starting up. So they're trying to isolate the sound. Now the game is started up.
Yeah.
If it's coding language, there should be a cursor, right? Some kind of command prompt?
So they're trying to look at it analytically as to what this thing could be. You are with a loyal squire? Prove you're worthy of the prize. Isaac looks at the screen in disbelief. That's Isaac. The words he sees before him, he describe himself. How is it doing that, he asks?
I mean, it's almost putting the word.
Yeah. It's almost putting the words on the screen before he can say it. That's weird. That would freak me out. Choose or die. And there's that sound again. You gotta choose. If you don't choose, then you die. But choose. Hey, if the mother survived falling out of the building, try to choose the lesser of the two evils, right? This is fascinating. I like it. And now the game is saying, look over in that direction. Okay. I'm looking. I don't see nothing. He sees something. He sees a red door and a blue door. Yeah, yeah, that's messed up. And let me guess, one is going to lead to your terrible fate. Oh, you heard it still typing. Blue or red? Choose or die. Never pick red, it says. So just kind of like the Matrix, the red pill and the blue pill. What was it in the Matrix? Was it the red pill sends you back and the blue pill takes you down the rabbit hole? Or is it the red is the good pill? I can't remember. No, red takes you out of the Matrix, right? Blue keeps you sleeping. So they're just trying to hear behind the door here. They're putting their ears to see if they can hear any kind of clues as to what's behind. Saying it's quiet. Okay, so looks like they chose red because the red door opened. Looks like there's just another door behind there, a small hallway with another door. He says, not so bad, not so bad. Let me guess, it's another maze. Of course, the door has to close up behind him. Somebody just whispered, I want to go swimming.
Wait.
Okay, so the ghost of her brother Ricky and they're going through this maze. Twist and turns. It looks like they're going through a change room of some kind. There's a swimming pool there that was changing colors. The brother drowned. Okay. The brother drowned. And she's just trying to figure it out. This is very nightmarish. Like shades of Nightmare on Elm Street, kind of. And yeah, that's very topical thinking about Robert Englund, but it's got like that horror. They're going down into the pool now. It doesn't sound like there's water in that pool, just kind of a lot of mist, fog.
Where are you?
Yeah, I can't see anything either. But then how are they going to make a choice here?
Ricky!
You keep on hearing the whisper of the younger brother there saying, "Will you look?" So she's seeing a teddy bear at the bottom of the pool, and the eyes just turned on inside that bear, or that rabbit. Ooh. So that kid or whatever it is jumped on the back of Isaac and is attacking him. Almost like the dreams in Flatliners. Yes, exactly, Art Glass Viking says in the live chat. Almost like Flatliners. Yeah, because how that kid used to come around and haunt Kiefer Sutherland's character. It's kind of like that, this small little kid. And I didn't quite read what it said because it was reversed there, but the text was actually in the thin air. Ooh, that was creepy. Little bit of a jump scare. Now the kid is attacking her. Is he gonna... Kid doesn't look like it has super strength or anything. She's covering his mouth. But did she just kill a kid, or did she just kill the friend? I gotta tell you, the acting in this has actually been fairly good. Oh, the kid's body just went away. So did she just actually strangle her friend? Is that what's happened down there? It's like the fog is clearing. No, he's still around. Are they back in the apartment? Looks like it. Yeah, this Lola Evans is doing a good job. We'll have to take a look at her resume after we finish this. When I do my review for this afterwards, we'll take a look at the IMDb and take a look at what else she's been in. It says level 3 has been complete. Same time tomorrow for more terror. How many levels are in this game? Okay, we're just sitting at the 48-minute, 13 seconds mark, guys. So there's roughly 30 minutes left, maybe? How many minutes of credits are there? So they don't have a clue as to where the game came from. So what's the solutions here? They're saying that that wasn't the brother. That was just an illusion. And she just said, yeah, I know, because that's why I chose you. So she's coming to terms with her losses and her situation. So this is sort of like a metaphor, I guess. If you are hanging on to excess baggage and you choose to hold on to that, then you'll slowly get torn apart by your demons. Is that what this metaphor is for? Choose or die? But you ultimately will end to choose to live, and you have to let go of all of this stuff. And she was saying that this thing really wanted to make her put her hands on her brother. And exactly, he said, someday you gotta forgive yourself. So I am right about that, right, guys? That it's, you have to let go of some of the things that give you guilt. So he's talking about some kind of a cult thing.
Kids used to play these games where they'd dial up, spend like
So they're saying that they used to play these games on the phone when you would play these phone games where you choose your adventure by pressing 1 or 2. You would choose. Okay. And now they're hypothesizing that this is what this game was based off of. And they got 10 hours to figure out exactly where this game or how this game is working. she just said it straight. Are you doing this to help me or to get with me?
Oh, one more thing.
Oh. So now they're being shown in video game form, like very lo-fi, not even 8-bit quality, maybe. I like that transition. So it showed like the 8-bit quality, and now they're actually driving. Good transition, actually, and the directing has been fairly competent too. For a small little movie here on Netflix. Acting has been good. Directing has been good. Story's been moving along at a quick pace. And they come to an ominous building that's... Guess you're going in? Yes, you are. So they're just walking by some shipping containers. Looks like the shipping containers were used as fencing or something around this building. It's a cool design. He said, we got to find something to bust this open, and she just launched herself out the door. Okay, so as they enter into this dark kind of warehouse, it looks like. Nothing much is in there. It is a creepy setting, though. You ever watch like those urban explorer videos, like the Proper People, where they go into rundown buildings like this? I follow them on YouTube, and they go into buildings like this where it's got all these kind of like rundown, dilapidated buildings that sometimes could be dangerous to go in because like the ceilings are collapsing. But they go into stuff like this, and it's creepy. So we can hear the tape of Robert Englund talking in the background. Cursor. Great transitioning between game and reality. I was getting Squid Game vibes initially, but I don't know if there is a moral to this story, our Glass Viking says in the live chat. Yeah, that's what I mean, like, about the point of it is, like, the metaphor-wise. So it was a tape playing on this old, really old cassette player. Like, it's lit in a very haunting way. So they're just looking around this room for clues.
There's gotta be something. There's gotta be.
She just said, "We guess we can forget about that prize," and they're continuing to look around the room. Looks like there's some cables there on the ground. You gonna follow the cables? And he just said they gotta go somewhere. Okay, so she just said they made the game here. She took a clue or took maybe some notes off of a pin board, it looked like. He just looked at a keyboard that had a weird symbol on it. That, and he just turned on the TV. A VCR tape just came out of the machine. Cursor, beta. Okay, so this is like the beta version of the game. It's a VCR game. I played VCR board games before. So this guy looks like he was trying to uncover symbols that were in the game, saying that these symbols were some kind of ancient power. Okay, so the more the cursor suffers, the cursed suffer, the cursor wins. So somebody's been doing it to her, but she just found the game. Weird. So as he causes suffering, he will reap the
The
rewards.
test has started.
So where is it? Eat the computer? eat your arm. Ooh. Just choose one. Eat the computer or eat the arm. Can't you? Well, you can't eat your arm. Heavy breathing. Is he going to eat his arm? See. So now he's cutting himself. Why is the cursor cutting himself? So if he cuts himself, does that mean that the guy's chewing on his arm now? And the blood's going back up into his arm. Okay. That's interesting. Wow. Now that's sadistic. And the guy just said, sometimes a curse can be a gift. And that's right at the hour mark. So the symbols are the command prompt. Oh. Level 4. Wow. That blood looks so good, Prince Amleth says. I cheat. Weird. Okay, so he's kind of phasing out of reality. That's weird, man. Rewind. Okay. Do you rewind or you fast forward? Oh, he's fast forwarding? And now he's throwing up tape. Oh, and it's got this weird kind of choppiness to it. That's, oh my God. That's weird imagery, man. Now it's going back in. So this is a trap. Fast forward, please. Choose. Fast forward. And now he's saying going back in. She's rewinding. Prince Amleth says fast forward, please. So, that's weird, man. And now it's stuck. Complete. Level 4 complete. But he's got all of this tape inside of him. No, you're not okay. Nothing. You didn't win anything, just the fact that you might have survived. Except you look like you're hurt, man. Looks like you're hurt real bad. Okay, that's a weird time to bring up Run DMC. Is he going to pass now? He passed? Wow, so he died. And now beat the boss. So now we get the boss. Go to coordinates, and there were some coordinates on the screen there. I gotta tell you, that kill was kind of brutal. And I like the way that it was shot with it being all jerky and stuff, like as if you were fast forwarding an old school VCR. Wow. Sinister music playing as we have this drone shot from a forest. I like helicopter shots like that. That's awesome stuff. Cinematography wise, it's been pretty good too. Better kills in this movie than X. Well, definitely more interesting kills than X, because in X we knew that it was going to be just like that old couple killing people with knives or pitchforks or whatever. But this sounds like it can manifest anything. So the dealer guy is calling her. Saying that see, the dealer guy just sees this as an opportunity to use these people to make money. I get that. And he's there with the mother. But talking about the kills in this, it sounds like the game can manifest anything that you can imagine. And if this had a higher budget, and we would actually probably would have seen what the rat would have looked like, or maybe not. Maybe that's just the director's choice, because it's left to the imagination. It's very effective, very effective. And I like this because it's a nice little surprise. You know, you never know what movie's going to resonate with you or not. Like it's not a masterpiece or anything, but it's got some very interesting things going on. So she's going up to this house, this manor that looks like it's very well maintained. Here's some more music in the background. Can't quite make it out. There's a pool there. There's a swimming pool there. So I'm guessing that this is going to be the house of the guy who programmed this, right? We hear somebody. Oh, this is the house at the beginning. This is the guy at the beginning of the movie. And he had his wife cut his son's tongue out for some sinister reason I yet to comprehend. Song like Before Our Friends Electric by Gary Newman. I like Gary Newman. He did Cars, right? And The Sound of Metal, right? So the guy's asking, how did you find us? And he's saying that the game sent him. She said the game sent her there. And they're obviously slaves to this thing. They're not in control. And the son looks really messed up.
I collect things, you know?
He collects things. So he's saying that he found the game at a clearance site and he started to use the game, and then the game punish. If he made copies. Okay, so the game will leave him alone. And her friend is dead.
I really am devastated.
Fuck
Oh, yeah. Ooh. That is really... So he's got like bandages on his face that look like eyes and stuff, but it's not. And the wife stabbed him in the hand.
I think you might be what it was looking for.
Boss battle. Boss battle. So this guy...
Guys like me allowed to be the fuck.
Whoa. Yeah. F the 80s. Him, you. Him, you. So that was weird. He went to hit her, but hit himself in the head? They're not pulling punches with the F-bombs. But I have to be careful with that for the live stream purposes, guys. You know that. And now she's going to cut her own hand. And she's cutting her own hand and is cutting him. Wow. That's weird, man. Oh, he's realizing it too. So if you hurt yourself, you hurt them. Huh. This is weird, man. So now the mother's going to shoot her to get rid of him. But she's got terrible aim. Or you know what she's going to do? Drown herself. Jump in the pool. Jump in the pool. Weird, man. And the gun clicks. He's out of ammo. Jump in the pool, though. That's what's going to happen, right? She's going to jump in the pool. Yeah. Yeah, but you don't need that thing. Oh, man. It's so weird. He's like the way that he's looking, the way... Oh, yeah. Okay, so she did fall into the pool. That's what she should do. Except, you know, he can't breathe. So you can't cut the neck. He's going to have to jump in and help her. Otherwise, he kills himself. This is so weird and funky. I like it. Wow. Come on, man. Realize what's happening. You're going to have to get in the water and help her out. Otherwise, you yourself will die. And he looks like he just expired. Art Glass in the live chat says the 80s rocked. Well, the 80s did have some really powerful music. For sure. I was mostly into Peter Cetera and Corey Hart in the 80s. Okay, so she's just in the pool there. And the son is cutting paper. Looks like she got out somehow.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah. I was a big Chicago fan in the 80s, says Prince Amlet. Cursor complete. A worthy player.
Prize.
It's the real prize. And they're just showing weird.
Unusual properties.
Okay. Def Leppard, Ardglass says. It's his choice, Def Leppard. Here.
Trauma.
Death. So she's typing the code with the keyboard. $20 for an hour. And the dealer is getting a text for a game. For the game. So she's putting it on the dealer guy. Pay, don't pay. And she's going to become the cursor. And he's the curse. Can I be in charge? Yes or no? Yes. Choose or die. So she's become the bad person. Oh, look at all those needle. Oh, ooh. And this is going to be brutal. You saw all those needles. He's going to slam his face down on it? Is that... Oh. Oh. Man.
The more the one that's proved themselves worthy benefits.
So she's learning that healed her face. That cop can't handle it. Oh, that's... He's standing there. He's lying there with the needles all over him.
Can be a gift.
No, the curse can't be a gift. Why was it flashing back to when she was talking with Isaac?
I've prospered.
Kismet. They're back at the Kismet building.
Who will suffer next?
So Beck is asking her to pick somebody else. And she says only people who deserve it. That's it. a film by Toby Meakins. Okay. So that was Choose or Die. Very interesting. Art Glass in the live chat says, so she gets to control the curse. Is this her superpower? Well, I think that's the prize at the end, right? Isn't that the prize, that you get to choose who is gets the superpower? Good movie. Actually, that was a nice little surprise. I like it when you watch something like that. You're not expecting anything from it, and this is just the credits. I don't think there's a post-credit scene. And then when something like that happens, you're just like, ooh, that was actually pretty good. That was cool. Okay, so let's go over to the IMDb while I think about what I'm going to give this score for this movie, Choose or Die. It's on Netflix right now, guys. So if you just watch it with me, and you know that. Prince Amleth in the live chat says, better movie, Choose or Die or X? Right now, I'm going to have to say Choose or Die is a better movie than X. I like the acting and I like the cast, and actually I like the acting and casting in both. But the guy, the performer guy, Kid Cudi in X was pretty good. Okay, so yeah, but overall, I think Choose or Die just happened a little bit faster. It moved through its pacings a little bit better, and you're saying 6 out of 10. Prince Amleth says, okay, so curse. See here. If you Google this, Choose or Die, they give the title Cursor, but I guess maybe people had, because they used that greater or less than sign, and people were just confused as how to pronounce that. So they changed it to Choose or Die. But Lola Evans, I'm going to have to take a look at who this person is, because she did a really good job, didn't she? Because she had to put this on her shoulders. Lola Evans is Kayla. Good job. Really good job. And we didn't get to see Robert Englund. We just heard his voice. Lola Evans, this puts her on my radar for sure. 10 credits. The Origin, Fee, all of them. City of Lost Children, The 100. Oh, she was on The 100. That's on Netflix right now too. Vera, Carnival Row. So a lot of TV stuff. So this is like one of her first big movies, or only movie. But she did a good job. She did a really good job, because if her character didn't work, the movie didn't work. And yeah, it looks like she was on stage there a little bit too. Cool. Good performance. Good performance. Okay. Choose or Die. It's only 4.8 out of 10 by IMDb. I would not give it that. It's not The Thing. Maybe we should watch The Thing tomorrow. Choose or Die. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's take a look at the Rotten Tomatoes score for this. Because I got to tell you, it's Prince Amleth says Choose or Die is a 6 out of 10. Okay, Tomato Meter is saying 25%, audience saying is 25%, and it's definitely not. It's not a 2.5 out of 10. Prince Amleth 6 out of 10. Now I gave X a 6.5, but I was a generous 6.5. It could have easily been a 5.5. But Choose or Die, I would have to give a 6. Well, I can't give it a 7, but I would have to give it a 6.5 as well. Because I like the cast and I like the pacing of it. I like how creepy it got towards the end, with it being kind of like the kills being abstract, with that fast forward kill was kind of weird with tape coming in and out of the mouth. I like the switch around at the end, where if you cut yourself, you're hurting the other person, and they ran with that idea with him like trying to cut himself but is cutting her throat. He jumps in the water. She jumped in the water at the end to deal with it. I thought that was just really cool, because that's taking the idea and running with it and playing with the ideas. And that's what I like to see when you get the premise and the story like that. Let's just take a look at some of the... we'll take a look at the bad review here. The screenwriter Simon Allen and director Toby Meakins have come up with a genuinely clever concept that could be repeatable in multiple sequels, provided that the first wave of Netflix viewers aren't too put off by the film's many gross-out moments. And it did have some gross-out moments for sure, and I think that's what people will be looking for. Choose or Die is a perfect entry point into genre for younger viewers, one that will also satisfy old-school diehards, even as it takes some pointed, perhaps deserved jabs at them. And yeah, it does harken back to things like Flatliners and such like that, with the dream sequences and the choosing. I thought it was good. I felt like it was good. Let's take a look at the bad one here. It's a film destined to live in its days in the if you like container. I don't know what that means, if you like container. Meakins' Choose or Die could easily be the next grimly fun horror franchise, but the quest for deeper meaning feels less strained and overreaching, and it overwhelms the adventurous spirit of the film's first half. Choose or Die 2 often feels like it's making itself up as it goes along. Now, I didn't feel like that at all, Robert Talco. I didn't feel like that at all. Like it was making itself up as it goes. No, I didn't, because you knew that it was going to call every night, and you knew that she was going to have problems. Maybe that's what people are complaining about, but I would definitely not say that as a 2.5. In fact, I'm going to give it the thumbs up there on Netflix when I'm done for my review here. And yeah, Choose or Die it was a surprise, because you expect it to be awful or not that good because it's a Netflix movie. So those are a little bit, shaky ground anyway. But as a fun little romp, an hour and 24 minutes, it had some really cool ideas in there. And I don't expect it to be turned into a franchise. There was franchise opportunities there, but I felt like it was a nice little executed story with good acting, good cinematography, interesting kills. Yeah. So that's what I would say. 6.5 out of 10 for Choose or Die. And yeah. Cool. All right, guys, we're going to do a lot more of these watch-alongs in the weeks to come. And Thursdays, Mondays, and Fridays for sure are going to be watch-alongs. I haven't figured out exactly what... Wednesdays is going to be busy with both Survivor and Moon Knight for the time being. So we'll see how this week plays out. I think I'm going to try to get a hold of Batman tonight. And if I can get a hold of the Batman tonight, we'll do the Batman tomorrow. We'll do like half of the Batman, because I'll be wanting to pause or at least talk about those scenes in juicy detail. And because it's 3 hours, we'll have to chop that up into maybe tomorrow we'll do the first half of the Batman, and then on Thursday we'll do the second half of the Batman. Yeah, we'll have to see how it is. And eventually, guys, if you're watching us and you're new here, join us, become a member. And I think what's going to happen is I'll turn the channel into letting members request movies. And I'll say, you guys can pick anything on Netflix or Tubi. And if you want that, I'll put like a poll up, and you guys will be able to vote on to what we're going to watch. Okay? But I like these. These are a lot of fun. And I hope you can join us next time. If you don't know what this channel is, guys, we talk about movie news daily, Monday to Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern. We go through all the big movie news headlines rather quickly, too. I don't bore you with long anecdotes of stuff. And on the weekend, we do horror movie news weekly. We do trailer reactions, movie reviews, movie watch-alongs. We're all movies here on this channel. So if that's your bag, please join us. All of these will be linked in playlists for you guys. If it's all nicely organized here on Mirror Domains. All right. I'll see you tomorrow for you guys in the live chat on the movie news for 12 p.m. Unless a huge trailer drops. See you guys tomorrow.